Hey, what's up everybody? Just wanted to do another video on current RGBA stable in Riverside, California. Here we have Carlos Licona, 15-1 with 2 knockouts. He's a minimum weight fighter. He fights out of Westminster, California in Orange County. He's been with the team for 2 to 3 years. He'll be going live on Instagram with me this Friday, May 1st at 6 p.m. on Instagram Live. If you want to follow him on Instagram, he's at Mexicanito12. You can follow me at Instagram at Sonteo_media. Here we have Eric De Leon, 19-0 with 1 draw. He was scheduled to fight April 18th in New York. Clearly because of the coronavirus, all athletic events have been canceled. So if you want to follow him, he's at Team De Leon 1. Virgil Ortiz, 15-0, 15 knockouts. He was scheduled to fight at the Forum in Los Angeles March 28th against Sammy Vargas. We'll see what's next for him at Virgil Ortiz on Instagram if you want to follow him. Jose Carlos Ramirez was scheduled, his fight got canceled twice. He was scheduled to fight Victor Postov in February, and then he got canceled for May 9th as well in Fresno. So we'll see what's next for the unified 140 WBC champion Jose Carlos Ramirez, 25-0, 17 knockouts. Mikey Garcia got to fight right before the coronavirus shutdown happened. He fought Jesse Vargas. He dropped Jesse Vargas in the 5th and hurt him again in the 7th. He won a decision. Abner Mares has moved on from Team RGBA. He is switched trainers over to Manny Robles. The drive to Riverside from Huntington Beach was taking 2 to 3 hours out of his day. So he is training with Manny Robles. Josecito Lopez, here you see him in the gym sparring both Lindolfo Delgado and Mikey Garcia. We'll see what's next for him. He's 37-8. He liked the options that were offered to him recently at Jose Lopez if you want to follow him on Instagram. Esquiva Falcao, 26-0. He fought February 29th in Brazil. The trainer from the team that went with him was Chepe Contreras. You can follow Chepe at JA_Contreras95. Neno Rodriguez also fought on that Friday before Mikey's fight, February 28th. He is back with the team after leaving for TMT for a while. At Team_Neno if you want to follow him on Instagram. He had some good sparring sessions there with Louis in Riverside. Okay, Google, please stop. Hector Tanajara, 19-0, 5 knockouts, is coming off of a wonderful performance against Juan Carlos Burgos there in San Antonio, January 11th. At Hector_Tanajara if you want to see him, if you want to follow him on Instagram. Jackson El Phoenix Mariñez, 19-0, super lightweight. There you see him sparring one of the McKenna brothers. He fought on the undercard of Gervonta Tank Davis in Atlanta. He's from the Dominican Republic. At _Phoenix if you want to follow him on Instagram. He fights at 135. Carlos El Caballo Bronco Adames, 18-1. He was back in camp getting ready for his next fight, and then he's flown back home since. At Caballo Bronco if you want to follow him on Instagram. I think his Instagram has changed since. Jonathan Thunder Navarro, 17-0 from East LA, trains out of Maywood, still part of the team. Joshua El Profesor Franco, 16-1-2, also fought on that January 11th card in San Antonio. Jose El Nino Burgos was his opponent. Here's a picture of Team Franco and Team Rodriguez with the father in the middle. Joseph Adorno, 14-0, 1 draw. His last fight was the first draw in his career. He was gonna fight again in March, but the coronavirus broke out, so it's been on hold. John El Terrible Bausa, 13-0. We haven't seen him recently. At Real John Bausa. Louis Coria, 12-2, was scheduled to get that fight with Adam Lopez, Blue Nose Lopez, either April 11th in Las Vegas or April 17th in Tulsa, but then the coronavirus broke out and that's been canceled since. Jesse Van Rodriguez from Tekken Promotions there with his stable promotional mate, 11-0, 7 KOs. He fought on the undercard of Mikey Garcia against a fighter from San Diego, here from Oceanside, Marco El Lobito Sustayita. Brandon Bulletproof Glanton, 11-0. It looks like he might be scheduled for May 30th, should everything work out with with us staying home and flattening out the coronavirus. Lindolfo Delgado, 11-0, 11 knockouts. I just posted a video on my Instagram of him training with his dad at home in Linares. If you want to follow him on Instagram, he's at Lindolfo Delgado. Misael El Chino Rodriguez, 10-0, 5 knockouts. He's another Mexican Olympian, also promoted with Lindolfo by Richard Schaefer's Ringstar Sports. We'll see what's next for him. Misael Otee. Ray Danger Murataya, 9-0 from Fontana, California. He just got signed to Top Rank. He was also scheduled to fight April 11th or April 17th. So we'll see what's next for him. At Ray_Murataya1 if you want to follow him on Instagram. Ruben Rodriguez, 9-1, had surgery. It's a 6-month recovery. We'll see what's next for him. Genaro El Conde Gamez, 9-1, 6 knockouts. Was scheduled to do some work in April. So we'll see what's next for him. At Genaro Gamez, he's from San Diego, fights at 135, 140. Alfredo Escarcega, 9-0, 1 draw, 5 knockouts. He had a 4th round knockout in Mexico, improved to 9-0. He was scheduled to fight in April. At ae.jr on Instagram. Aaron Morales, 8-0, 3 knockouts. September 21st was his last fight. He was in the gym in December. I think he was trying to land on that Charlo card there in Ontario, California. It sounds like that might not have... I mean, he clearly did not fight on that card, so... Evan Sanchez, 7-0 from the Central Valley RGBA, has signed to Golden Boy Promotions. He fought on the undercard of Ryan Garcia February 14th in Anaheim. We'll see what's next for him at Real Evan Sanchez. Robert Biggie Rodriguez fought on the night before Mikey's fight there in Texas. He got a draw versus Ramiro Martinez. It sounds like Ramiro Martinez might have been the hometown favorite. At BiggieJR_ if you want to follow him on Instagram. Leo Acevedo, Leo Ruiz. Acevedo is his mother's maiden name. So he's Leo Ruiz, 7-0 from Colton, if I'm not mistaken, if not from San Bernardino. He fought on the undercard of Mikey versus Jesse Vargas. He's probably a middleweight. We'll see what's next for him. Isidro Ochoa, IGO, 7-1 from the Central Valley RGBA. You can follow him at IGO_Ochoa. We'll see what's next for him. Brilliant B-Fly Macias, 7-0, fought the Friday night before Mikey's fight there in Irving, Texas at the Southern Junction nightclub. We'll see what's next for him. He might, should this coronavirus flatten out, we might be seeing him by the end of the month there in Texas. Alexis El Macizo Espino, promoted by Eddie Hearn's Matchroom Boxing. He fought in Miami, and then he fought on the undercard of Mikey as well there on Garcia Vargas. At _Alexis Espino 1, if you want to follow him on Instagram. He was on live just last week with ABB Boxing, Gustavo Neri. Ivan Garcia, 5-0, 5 knockouts, fights at 118 bantamweight, gets tons of great sparring there at that weight class in RGBA. He was scheduled to fight March 28th in Stockton. Clearly that was canceled. At Ivan_Garcia, switch the A with the number 3. At Ivan_Garcia if you want to follow him on Instagram. Jeremy Magic Hands Adorno, 4-0. He was scheduled to fight March 14th in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania on a King's promoted event. We'll see what's next for him. At Magic Hands_Jeremy. Here's a picture of his family. There to the left of him is his dad. And to the far left is his younger brother. To the far right is his uncle from El Paso, who's a very successful barber. Photo credit for this picture to his mom, to Jeremy's mom, La Mamá de los Mejores, Tammy Adorno. Gerardo Garcia, he goes by El Coyote, 3-0. He's from Paris. He's a lightweight. All his fights have been in Mexico. If you want to follow him on Instagram, he goes by at GG Rocks or at El_Coyote_Garcia. Let me fix that typo. Garcia. Isaac Kulunga, it sounds like they might be doing a celebration to do a drive-by by his house, to do, you know, honk and wave and make signs in order to celebrate his birthday during this quarantine, during this stay at home. The record for this year before everything stopped was 12-0 with 1 draw. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. I'm Sontel Media on YouTube. You can follow me on Twitter at Sontel_media. You can follow me on Instagram, Sontel_media. Here's a good picture of everybody on December 13th. Not everybody, but a lot of the team, a lot of the trainers, a lot of the family friends. This was Virgil's fight at the Fantasy Springs Casino, December 13th. And here's another picture of the team there on Mikey's fight recently as well. So if you like the video, please like and subscribe. Talk to you soon.